Greetings, my fellow Shek. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, Episode 29, Treasures of the Deadlands. And sorry that the poll cuts off. I added too many options that were too verbose. Alrighty. Here comes everybody. So just because he's slow doesn't mean he can't fight, although currently he doesn't have a weapon, because I sold it, so he's kind of martial arting. But, Trapper Keeper, do you have a spare weapon on you? You do. Here, toss that to King. Alright, now King has a katana. This is what you get for fighting strangers. So here's the dust boss. There's not even a bounty on him. He must not be a good boss. And we are splatting them very quickly. There goes the boss. Nope, yep, this is the boss. So if this is the boss, Gizo, let's have you go loot him. Or a helmet. And then Gizo, go trade with... go trade with not Glitch, Sharp Point, Trapper Keeper. Who doesn't have boots? Breezor. Who doesn't have shoes? I think everyone has shoes. Oh, nope, Larry has shoes. Who doesn't have shoes? Trustin doesn't have shoes. So, Gizo, go find Trustin. Here he is. Give him the sandals. The sandals of attack speed and movement speed. One of the cheapest, most important pieces of kit that you can have in the game. Freddy, 8 toes. Thanks for the resub. I'll put a timer on that vote. And then I'm going to loot them for their heart protectors and the rest of the gear as well. I am not going to be happy controlling 2 squads, though. Alright, so a lot of them... hold on one second. I'm going to turn jobs off, because right now they're all trying to return back to their jobs, and that means it's going to be really annoying to try to heal them. Where is Rockvin? Oh, Rockvin never even attended. Wow. What a jerk, dude. Looks like better prosthetics is on the list for Rockvin and King, and this is something that probably Rockvin can do himself. I don't need to send everybody to do prosthetics. So what I could do is I could leave everybody to work on industry to be able to afford better prosthetics, and have Rockvin go run that errand. Maybe as a duo, maybe with one other person just in case. Lair MD. Lair Doctor, thank you for the follow and the sub. Alright, everybody back to work. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. So here's the thing. The new recruits here, they don't have very good athletics. So the Rockvin 2 squad, I might send them out to go get the prosthetics. Because they're going to need the athletics skill anyway. So Gizo, even though you wanted to be a farmer, I'm going to clear your work priorities. And then Trustin, I'm going to clear yours as well. Rockvin 2 squad, you are going to go rest up in the beds. And then you're going to go on a bit of a sketchy prosthetics run. Not going to lie, it's not going to be enjoyable. But that looks to be the winning choice there. So current goal, go buy prosthetics for Kang and Rockvin. Alright, so first they heal up. Kang. Let's... My guess is these guys... Actually, no, I lied. Come back. Let's go throw on some of the heart protectors from these dust bandits. and then go heal up. Gear first. Now, high-tier prosthetics are very, very, very costly, so that's another thing that I'm going to have to consider, is the weight of them, because they're not lightweight at all. Long-time YouTube watcher? I appreciate it. I always love when long-time YouTube watchers come and check out a live stream. It is very meaningful that you go to the effort, so thank you. Thank you so very much for that. It's always just an unbelievable kindness, especially when you show up to subscribe, because obviously I, you know, I don't make it required. It's not like a subs-only stream or anything like that, but it's awesome when people do that. So Tilk is... Where are you going, Tilk? What are you... Where? Oh, he's probably hungry. So Tilk is armored up. Trustin is armored up. Barely. I mean, they're not wearing much. Another thing that I'm probably going to want to hook them up with is some basic food and, like, backpack. So Larry will have some food in a backpack. Let's see about this. And then we'll sell off the gear that I'm not using. Kenshi runs pretty smooth on my computer, but I have a beast of a machine. If you go to Rhadamant.com, you can see my, Oh, hi there. You really pick a fight with me? You're barely conscious, dude. Yeah, having a beast of a machine obviously makes Kenshi a little bit easier to run. So, Kenshi, if you Google Kenshi demo, you can actually find a... Did we do good? No, you didn't do good. You got your butt whooped. If you Google Kenshi demo, you can actually find that that you can find a link to Kenshi's demo and be able to install it. So if you're not sure whether you can run it or not, you can actually check pretty inexpensively. And then also, I do a game giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away a copy of Kenshi. So if you want if you want a chance at a free copy of Kenshi, I'll be doing the game giveaway, maybe a month or so. And that will be on discord.com, or my Discord, which is discord.gg/Rhadamant. Or just type !Discord, and that gives you a link to it as well. So the new squad all has heart protectors and spiked helmets, so they're all set up. Now I'm going to send them all to sell the excess gear that I got. I know there's more gear on the ground, but I'm done looting. Rockfin can go over there and loot the remainder. And then I'm going to send the new Rockfin 2. This squad is honestly going to be the prosthetics buying squad. Or the aesthetics buying squad. Prosthetic squad. Yes, the prosthetic squad is going to go run. They're going to heal, and then they're going to run a little bit of errand for me and for Kang to get us appropriate body parts, because Rockvin, since day one, has had this really, really crummy, ill-fitted economy arm, which sucks. It was never supposed to be a permanent, but you guys voted that I get a good arm instead, so we'll make those investments. Rockfin's here just to clean up the rest. Might not even have room. Nope. Oh! Glitch auto used the bed. Yeah, interesting. Rockvin Minor League? Rockvin Newbies. That'd be more appropriate. Rockvin's squad and Rockvin newbies. Just because they're new and they don't have combat stats, they're slow. Alright. Oh, and the shopkeeper has literally not a dime to be able to afford anything, so we'll come back later once it's tomorrow. so they'll heal up. Rockfin himself, maybe the rebel base has some money. Maybe. And the king here is just a guard dog, a glorified guard dog at this point, given that he don't have legs to stand on. He has a leg to stand on. No, this barman has nothing. The rebel base doesn't seem to reset their money inventory, like, ever. I'm not sure why. Now, if I want to play it safe, this squad here should probably... I need to make them weapons. So, we're working on that. But B, they probably should have, like, backpacks and the like with them. There's Larry's blade. Trustin's blade. Obviously, they're not all Cat 1 blades. Some of them are pretty crummy. But we'll get improvements as soon as I can craft them up. Oh, actually, Trapper Keeper has a good blade on him. So that will go to Grisor. And this barman has refreshed. Cool. Hold up, headshot. I don't know why you're up here, but I have something for you. There you go. Alright, Rockfin newbies. They are all healed up, so let's sell what they can. Load up with some camping beds and meds and stuff like that, and then we'll have them head on out. And this is to serve two purposes. One, to replace King's leg, and two, to train them up on athletics. Because without athletic skill, they're going to slow down the rest of the squad, so it's going to be important that they move at a reasonable pace compared to everybody else in the squad. Larry still has stuff to... Oh, and you are out of money, so let me buy books. Oh, no, you're not out of money. You're just out of trade range. Get over here, Tilk. Where are you going? I don't know whether they all started running off to, but it's like herding cats sometimes. So, Larry, put that leather away. And... Whoa! My leather filled up again? Wow, we are making a whole lot of leather. I think to save space, I'm just gonna not build more leather storage and just store the leather in the general box here, which will make more sense. Alright, so Larry, where are you? Here's Larry. Put the bolts away. Grab the food. That's more than enough food. It's kind of encumbering. I'm going to set them to hold because they keep wandering off, which is kind of making me angry. They're not really holding, as you can see. They keep running away. Alright. The slowest member of this group is Larry by far, because of the encumbrance. So I'll probably split that meetup. Where are you going? Stop. I think they're trying to eat from the... Okay, fine. Everybody rally at the food bin. Because you guys are piglets that won't listen to me at all. You good now? You good? Alright, everybody's going to carry their own sleeping bags for encumbrance reasons, and then we're going to split up some of the meat that Larry has. So everybody follow Larry. Actually, bodyguard Larry. No, I don't want that. I want follow Larry's. And I'm not going to make it a permanent job. The problem with bodyguard is anyone gets close to Larry and they're all going to fight. So everybody, all of you guys follow Larry. Larry, you're going to move to the front of the squad. And then you'll grab wooden sandals in case I need it. And then split the meat up to lower your carry weight a little bit. There's some fighting in the Rhadamant squad, but I'm sure it's just like starving idiots. There we go. And then everybody else grabs one bag each. And then we'll figure out who's the slowest, and then they'll lead this squadron. Alright, Trapper Keeper, do you have blades? You have another crummy blade for me. That's fine. So Trustin is... Why are you so slow, Trustin? Jesus, you have no encumbrance. Ugh. 16 miles an hour? Oh, that is embarrassingly slow. I'm gonna put one of the bags away. Alright, 18, 17, 18, 18, 18. Okay, so Teal'c, you are the slowest. We'll follow Teal'c. And you guys are going to hit up this way station. Good luck. Alright, about 13k. And one of the people that stayed behind was... And the group does have some meds with them, so I'm not worried about that. So some of the group that stayed behind was Rockvin, and he's going to help to move the plates to resupply the weaponsmith, and then sell the remaining that I'm not using for more money, because the high-end prosthetics are very, very expensive. Puppies need a treat. That they do, Kokomo. There you go, buddy. What was that noise? I have no idea. Doing business. So they're almost out of money. I am up to 16k. And we'll just keep trying to make money. Because I know the... I don't think I'm going to be able to buy a masterwork, but high-end prosthetics are really, really expensive. Yeah, it sounded like a timer going off. I don't know why I had a timer running, though. I shouldn't have. No. It was my timer noise. Come on, show me the ground floor. Oh my god. There we go. Nope, they haven't resupplied. So, if I'm... Oh, no, this barman has. I guess they're different. You're an imposter. That dude's an imposter. So the other guy has 10k, which is lots and lots of money. So I just have to be mindful of, like, who I trade with, apparently. Rockvin. Oh, the newbies are getting attacked. I'll check in on them in just a second. But I also want to get Fabricking. So who's attacking you guys? Randall Thor, thank you for the resub and the bits. It was Bone Dogs. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is tell them to run as a squad together, because they are not really sticking together. Oh, but you know what? They're doing this thing. I hate when they do this. They're pathfinding poorly. So, I want to travel here. Why are you running... No, maybe that is right. Just don't get bone dogged, please. Because that's a lot of bone dogs. No, no, no! Oh, Lord, no. Stop. Stopping. Don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Keep moving. Octane your way away. Because otherwise there ain't going to be much of you left to go trade for the prosthetics. You will require the prosthetics. Alright, so Rockvin here. Let's get the fabrics going. And I'm going to have Rockvin automatically haul fabrics and resupply the loom so that we have fabrics for when I start armor smithing. Because Chemo could probably is pretty... Yeah, he's at 55. As soon as he hits 60, I'll start making armor with Chemo. Alright, now that this group is out of the woods, I'm going to have them hole up for a sec. Figure out which ones can heal at all. So, Field Medic 0, 1, 5, 1, 1, 0. So, Gizo's the best. But I'm going to assign them all to do it. Because none of them are really all that good at it. Okay, so now they all have full-time jobs. But the only ones that have meds is Gizo and Teal'c. Okay, they're all healed up. And the slowest member is still probably Teal'c. So follow Teal'c. And head east. This is, at this point, this is a bit of a rough initiation for the newbies. Because it's, where we're headed is not safe at all. I'm gonna change up the music here. Let me try the Tar Sands soundtrack. Is there any RNG in terms of armor and weapon quality? Yes. Sort of, yes. So if you take a look at Trapper Keeper on their weaponsmithing, there's a weapon quality that you can nearly guarantee craft, which is for her Mark III. And then there's a crit chance for a step higher than that. Which, you know... But right now, for weapon crafting, I am bottlenecked by my weaponsmith, not by my quality that I'm crafting. But armor smithing works a little bit different. You don't have to outrun the big thing, you just have to outrun the Shek next to you. Yep, that is definitely true. It also looks like we're just about full on armor plating, so let me set up another plate box. That here. I know it's getting cramped, but I'm comfortable with it. And Rockfin, where are you? Your pathing is bugging up. Good. That's great. All of these pathing issues should not discourage you from getting Kenshi. Most of these pathing issues is a result of me sort of not having a permanent home, a base, and they get solved once you have a permanent base. What is going on over here? Whoa, whatever group this is, they actually knocked out a Garu. They're probably dust bandits. And not... No, they're Hunger Bandits. Oh, wow, that's actually surprising. Pet Yoda? And Pet Tusky? I gave Tusky a holler. We'll see if she shows. Hi, Tusk. Come here, girl. So we are up to 38 fabrics in this box. It's pretty good. And how's the newbies doing? Alright, they got to where they're going. I'm about to show some cards here of where I'm headed eventually. To try to buy high-tier prosthetics, but I think probably the veterans of Kenshi agree that where I'm headed is a bit of a gauntlet. It's not exactly fair, but it's definitely going to have the best prosthetics in the region, I think. And then Rockfin here is going to sell some of the electrical components to the barman that actually has money. Hi, puppy. You're so cute. Yeah, Witnessing Echo is a rarity. She definitely does not hang out with me normally. I like how he's just swinging a blade into the abyss. Do I get to see the building? Yes, I do. Yo, off of my barman. So I'm just fighting here because obviously the people I trade with are currently engaged. Bye, Tusk. Oh no, you haven't left. You're just behind me. Alright, who has the money? One of you is an intruder. You have the money, cool. Alright, so now we have 22k, which is definitely going to be a sizable chunk of money. Cowley, what are you doing? I don't need your medical attention. Where are you going? I keep getting buildings with messed up mesh data. I don't know where Cowley is headed to, though. I think he's trying to medic Rockfin, but that doesn't make any sense, because Rockfin's not hurt. Cowley, go back to work. You don't get to shirk your duties because you think I was hurt. That's just not how this works. So, Mr. Chemo, 56, so close. As soon as he hits 60, he'll be armor smithing. And then Tora has some fresh blades for us. I have a truly absurd amount of cactus. And we have 18 more animal skins to process. Alright, the Rockfin newbies are definitely going to have to swing around and avoid the holy mines. I don't want to mess with the holy mines. Cowley, what on earth are you doing? There's no wheat straw to process. Come on, building. Be agreeable. Am I going to install the 245 squad mod? No, I'm going to limit it to 30. I already said that earlier in the stream. That 30 will be our functional max. Oh, and we're going to attacked by hungry bandits. Not an issue. Saibatsu, thanks for the bits. What's wrong with the holy mines? They're guarded by some holy people, which would be wholly bad idea to mess with. These newbies are called newbies for a reason. And even if it was the main squad, running up on a paladin squad would be a bad idea. We are, however, this group is leveling up. So Trustin is now the slowest, so we're going to follow Trustin. They're leveling up their athletics, which is good. But there's swarms of hungry bandits on the horizon, so I gotta be careful about where I go. It's not exactly safe out here. Okay, Kang decided to... Okay, there he is. For a moment there, it looked like he was subterranean. Callie, I guess when you have nothing to do, you can stone process. It's the best I can do. Rockfin, stop trying to loom, because it's kind of running around all over the place now. But we're up to 50 fabrics, 52 fabrics. Awesome. Let's have you heal. And for the other squad, we'll follow Trustin. So now, this is the sketchy part of the trip. Up until now, it was really easy and straightforward, and I'm going to have to pretty much solely focus on these newbies, because where they're headed is the Deadlands, where it's going to melt off their limbs and burn them in ways no one wants to be burned. So we need to book it to where I'm headed. We also have to be careful not to run into any iron spiders. So most of these iron spiders are disabled and they're not going to fight. But some of them are not disabled, and you don't want to run into them because they hit like trucks. And you can kind of tell if they're active or not by mousing over them. And the ones that turn your cursor red are live, or, you know, animate, and not inanimate. And avoid those at all costs. So we're headed to the Black Desert City. The Black Desert City is definitely the most reliable source of high quality, you name it. The Armor King has some of the best armor, but even Black Desert City is probably, and the Scrap House is particularly where I'm headed. That is where you get your really high quality blades and prosthetics in one place. It's just very hard to get to because it's in the middle of an acid bath of limb melting horribleness. So if you take a look at everybody's health here, see how it's dropping? Yeah, they're slowly melting away, and if you stay out in the elements long enough, ye limbs fall off. But let's check in on the bar first. I don't suspect that there will be any non-skeletons here, but you never know. So there's Sadneil. Sadneil is a unique skeleton. And then if we check the bar, this bar, unlike all the others, only has skeleton food, which would be fuel and grog and repair kits. They cater to skeletons. The beds here only cost 200 to rent the skeleton repair beds because we're in skeleton territory, and they're a lot more common. They have a few beds for fleshies like I am, you know, that are only 50 a pop. But let's head over to the Scrap House, because that's why I'm here. The Scrap House was the point of interest that we wanted to head to. So the Scrap House is this large building, and you want to get up to the second floor. And it's this large factory with just a tiny little area in the middle that has glorious quality goods. So talk to Quinn, and don't steal here, because these guys don't mess around. They will hack you to bits, these soldier bots. So they sell some of the most powerful weapons in the game that you can buy, that you can purchase. So the highest quality would be Edge 3, and the Scrap House is Edgewalker, which means that it's added sharp damage. So the really interesting thing is, do they have a katana of Cat 1 quality? Maybe, maybe not. They also have crazy good blueprints here as well. So here's some of their katanas. And I just wanted to show you the difference between manufacturers, if possible, but I'm probably not going to even find a blade crummy enough quality to compare to my own. You could also probably see some of the prices here. So that Edge 3 frag axe is... where did it go? It's way up here. 45,000. I have 22,000, and that's like my life savings. So it's a little expensive, but some of the best weapons can be found here. But I'm also here because if you scroll at the bottom of the list, we have ancient science books. So there's 13 ancient science books that I can purchase here. There's also 3 AI cores, and AI cores are even more rare and more scarce than the ancient science books. And then every now and then they'll have limbs. And unfortunately for me, they have a stealth leg right, but they don't have anything else. It's a chance that they have prosthetics, and I took that chance. So the alternative is this. I can also buy an ancient science book, 2 of them. One to unlock steel bars, and one to unlock robotics. And that will allow me to craft my own. So, a question for you. Should I attempt to craft my own prosthetics? Yes or no? So the alternative would be for me to probably take this newbie group and go out to the Great Desert. And the Great Desert has some prosthetic traders. Or, alternatively, go here. There's a place to buy prosthetics here as well. Or, alternatively, to spend the money on... Oh, God, there's so many weapons here. To spend the money on these ancient science books, of which I can buy 4 at the moment. And to bring these ancient science books home to unlock the research to be able to do it for myself. So we'll leave that up to you. And we can also look at the blueprints. So they have black and chainmail, which is pretty good stuff. Black and chain shirt, pretty good stuff. Exotic weapons, foreign sabers, dark leather shirts, toppers, dust coats, eagle cross, which is the best possible crossbow in the game. I do want headshot to level up her friendly fire, her precision shooting a little bit more. They also have engineering research. Yeah. Crazy, crazy good stuff here. Just very, very, very expensive. The World's End might have some other as well. But it looks like you guys want me to craft my own. So if you guys want me to craft my own, what I ought to do is to try to make as much money as I can before I leave the scrap house by selling really every last ounce of things I have to sell so that I can maximize my profits. So, of these new guys, or of the people that are home, does anyone need a katana? I don't think I do. I think I was pretty careful into getting katanas into everybody's hands. No, I don't need any katanas. So, of these new guys, I need 1, 2, 3 katanas. I'm going to sell these katanas and just expect that Trapper Keeper will make some new ones. So, Rockvin's going to go on a bit of a trading spree. And then once I made all the money that I think I can reasonably make in a short period of time, I'm going to buy what books I can. So buy ancient science books for robotics. Sorry about the panning camera here. Every time I tab out, it's like hijacks. How much food do you guys have? They have a pretty reasonable amount. They're not that broke. Alright, that's all the barman can afford, so let's go out to the High Village after I load myself up with plates. And hope that I don't get waylaid by the big things. I think I'm just going to keep those in my stack there. Alright, Rockvin. Try not to get nibbled on. If I have to drop the plates to be able to run faster, I can. Yeah, it won't really load up like ridiculous. So I'm running out to the High Village to be able to sell what remains. Oh, injured Garu. Now, the Rockvin newbies are going to passively recover their what melted off in the acid rains over time while they're under the roof of the scrap house. So they're in no immediate danger. And then in terms of food, I have 4 meat, 5, 6 meat left, something like that. So they're a little hungry, but they can hold out a little bit longer if need be. They're not about to keel over and die of starvation or anything like that. Have them sit? I don't really think there's anywhere to sit here. Unless I go over to the bar. There's... I guess there's a few seats. I'm gonna save just in case, like, these seats are... I just don't want to make them pissed. You know? I've had a lot of, I've been attacked for a lot of weird reasons. Yeah, I think I'm out of seats. Robots don't get fatigued the way humans do, so they don't really have seats the way humans would have seats, or Shek, for that matter. Alright, back over to Rockfin. And let's sell. Oh, that's barracks. Hivers don't really care about trespassing, unlike other species. They don't get pissy like that. All right, 38,000. That's a... Oh, Cowley's under attack. That's a pretty sizable chunk of money. Let me go ahead and run one more trade, but I'm going to have Larry start buying what books I can afford. So, Gizo, you can sit. Oh, so much scrolling. So that is 7 books. Obviously, I'm going to come back at some later date for those AI cores, because they are unique and very, very, very important. But we have 7 books so far. That's a lot of books. That's, I think that's the sum total of books that I got. Oh, Callie, you're under attack because you're stupid and you don't know how to path correctly. I'm going to have him break for the rest of the group. He keeps getting bugged out trying to run between the cooking and the straw processing. And then to stop these guys from running all the way down to the food barrel, I can just load them up with some of the dust witches that I have. So I don't have to do the stupid runs. Alright, so there's another katana to sell, and then I'll sell as many of the plates as I can get my hands on. Whoa! Those guys, like, actually teleported into my... Yeah, get out of my base. So here's Rockfin. And grab some stack of meat. Grab all the plates. Oh, hold on. I'm going to get rid of some of that meat to make more room for plates. Okay, all but 2 of the plates. And it's a new day, so hopefully this barman will have a new amount of inventory. So there's a... If you're new to Kenshi, there's a very finite and rather low number of ancient science books that you can purchase. I'm going to ballpark it to about 20 or so that are up for purchasing. And then if you want more science, you have to go... To unlock like, all of the science that exists in the game, you need something like 136 books or something like that. I forget the exact number, but that's like a rough number. So I mention that because there is a finite amount of books that you're able to purchase, and then the rest of them have to be quested. So that's important to note. I'm just about out of copper. So Els and Fully, you two are going to stop and go copper mining now. Because otherwise I'll not be able to make the electrical components. Where'd Els go? No, he went to go eat. It's totally fair. Alright, so once I get, let's say, 1,400 more, which is probably, yeah, that's just the price of this single katana, we will have the scrap house crew come back home, buy the books, and travel back home to deliver it to us. So we can start to make our own robotics. Now, the robotics that we make are going to be terrible, so it is one of these things that, in the long run, maybe we can get some masterwork quality stuff, but in the short run, we'll probably still want to purchase some. At least a leg for Kang, so that he can walk with the rest of the group, because otherwise he'll be at a massive disadvantage. So taking a look at the Rockfin newbies here. It's a new day. I don't think their inventory is going to change over to magically have a leg that I want, though. Yeah, no, it hasn't changed. Okay. Buy 2 more books, so they have 4 books left. And Larry... These guys are so weak that she's encumbered by carrying the books. So I'm going to spread the books around so everybody has, like, 1. Alright, and it looks like Teal'c, you're the slowest. And let's get out of the desert. There is a robotic shop in town. Yeah, I could go to the robotic shop in town. They are, they're this building? Yep. That's the building. So before they leave, we'll check into the robotic shop and see about a temporary leg for Kang. But I would need to make more money, because I'm out. Where is Trustin? Oh, Trustin and Larry got detoured, and they're melting away in the rain. Alright. So there's different types of legs. Skeleton legs are basically just better than normal legs at a cost of swimming and stealth. All robotic legs suck at swimming, by the way. There are scout legs, which make you run fast. That's probably going to be more ideal for Kang. So a scout left, 14,000 for a scout left. Let's see if they have a masterwork, though. Stealth legs, I don't care about at all, because we don't stealth at all. So what I'm really looking for is a scout left, best quality possible, which looks to be specialist. They don't have any masterwork stealth rights, or scout rights. Scout lefts, whatever. So 14k is the amount to earn up. And I'm only really worried about you know what I could do is I could sell my blades, the lower quality ones. I'm gonna worry about Kang right now and not anyone else. Let's sell all my blades. You guys are gonna be martial artists until you get home. So that's 12k out of the 14k I require, so it's going to be easy to get the remaining 2k. And that will help Kang out enormously. The ALS Gamer, Zaibatsu, thanks for the bits, by the way. For the leg, I appreciate it. Alright, let's sell the plates. And that should be enough. And then I'll just have to make katanas for those that gave up their blades. Blades for Kang. Load. Someday. There we go. ELS Gamer, thanks. Yeah, man, that's a lot of bits. I appreciate it. There we go. 14.3. What was it? It's probably like 14.4 that I need. It's going to be tauntingly close. Show me what you got. No, 14.2. All right, we're good. So, just to make sure I'm buying the right one, King, you are left. Lefty. Got it. So, scout left, done. The other problem is, no one is strong enough to carry this. So, hand it to Larry, and Larry, put it in your backpack. And now you move very, very slow. So, let's spread those books around even more. And 17 miles an hour, you were the slowest. Follow Larry, and we are going to move out here slowly. And yes, we have a very fancy credit card where everybody knows how much I'm worth over distances. Magic. So Larry is carrying the scout leg, and what's brilliant about the scout leg is it will actually make Kang very fast. He is going to go from a minus 42% to a plus 31%. The reality is, losing your limb and having it replaced with robotics is actually good. Which is one of the reasons why, if I check the rules here, it is against the rules to purposefully lose limbs. No purposeful delimbing. It's about 7 rules down. Because you can make yourself into a robotic nightmare if you wanted to by purposefully delimbing and then replacing it with really, really, really powerful robotic limbs, especially if you're a martial artist. It's particularly strong because the robot limbs don't suffer the penalties that flesh limbs would when punching people in the face. Here's something else that we're going to want to check in later. This is a Obviously... Oh, God, we're gonna get shot. Run! Quick! They have some broken skeletons on the turrets, but obviously there's gonna be some... Uh-oh. Dodge! Serpentine! There's the possibility of getting ancient science books here. As long as we close the distance on the harpooner. I shouldn't have run that close. I'm just trying to get out of the, get out of this acid rain as fast as I can. But that's the Deadlands workshop. And we'll return back there in a future date. Is there any, reason I haven't built a wall around my village? It's not really a village. It's just a mining outpost. And a wall is actually impossible to build because it's close enough to... it's close enough to the hub that I wouldn't be able to circumnavigate or surround the mining outpost because I would glitch into the hub's build radius. So it wouldn't even be possible, I don't think. So we made it out of the desert, and we'll just keep running west. Now, in the future final version of my base, obviously I'm going to have a border wall. That's going to be a minute. Have I seen Tor Solo? Yeah, I've even done my own Tor Solo. Tor Solo is only really hard for the first hour, and then after the first hour, you're kind of all set. Or first few hours. Trying to torso start. Alright, I think I'm going to evict the bodies here myself manually. I don't really want dead people in my house. I might attract some vermin. What are you doing? Oh, there's a Hunger Bandit leader that were they alive? I think they were playing dead, and I picked them up and dropped them out of my base, and then they ran away. They were playing dead because they were worried about, no, maybe they weren't playing dead. It looks like there's 3 of them here, so. Thank you for watching Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch November 4th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, please let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much to my Twitch subscribers, for which the characters in the series are named after, and my Patreon patrons. Without you all, my channel would simply not exist. I will catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Shek,